You're listening to the New York Sports Show, the #1 all New York sports podcast. Hosted by Dominic Konareski.
Hello and welcome to the New York Sports Show, America's #1 all New York sports podcast. I'm your host, Dominic Konareski. We got kickoff set at 1 o'clock on the East Coast as the New York Jets take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Now the Jets, led by QB1 Mike White, who was cut 4 times by the team last season and was in the NFL for 4 years until he got his regular season debut last week due to Zach Wilson coming out with a PCL sprain. He's projected to miss 2 to 4 weeks. So Mike White in that game, his 4th square regular season game, he went 20 for 32, 202 yards, 1 touchdown, and 2 interceptions. He gets the start today. Overall, Jets traded for Joe Flacco from the Eagles. Flacco is expected to make the remainder of starts after this game. But you know what? This is Mike White's time to shine. He has been in the NFL for 4 years. He's finally getting a chance. This is his time to prove to himself and a lot of other teams, including the Jets, that he has what it takes to be a QB1 as they take on the 5-2 Bengals led by Joe Burrow, who's having a truly season to remember. Overall, though, he throws a lot of interceptions, 17 touchdowns on the season to 8 interceptions. Burrow's 146 to 212 when it comes to pass completions to attempts, and he has 1956 yards. Most likely gonna break into the 2,000 plus range today. What the Jets have to do is provide good defense. They're 1-5 on the season. They come off of a bye week game against the New England Patriots. They had an extra week to prepare for that game, and they lose 54 to 13. It's unacceptable. The New York Jets, heck, the coaching's incompetent, but going into the season, the Jets were not prepared. Everything was new. You have a first-time head coach who was a defensive coordinator who just blew a Super Bowl back in 2020. You have a rookie offensive coordinator. You have a rookie quarterback, and up to the first game, there wasn't a single New York Jets quarterback that had a record of passing at least 1 yard. The player who had the most yards in passing was their wide receiver, James Crowder. The Jets were so unprepared, and then you have 5+ rookie starters. This is gonna be most likely a historically bad season for the New York Jets, who look to get their 2nd win of the season. But you know what? If they lose this game, they gotta have a serious thought process. Overall, it's week number 8, game number 7 for the Jets team. I will be recapping it once it's all over. This will be a fun one, though. Bengals, like I said, 5-2. They look to improve to 6-2. Mike White, overall, he did very good in that game. 2 interceptions. 1 was a mini tip-off the Jets wide receiver. I think he's going to provide a good job because, let me remind you, teams have no footage on Mike White except for a few preseason games and that mini regular season game against the Patriots. The Jets need to use that to their advantage. They got to go with the passing game today. They got to stop running it. I'm Dominic Konareski. I'm signing out. Peace.